Greetings and salutations. It is Nikkia, Coach Nikkia, the creator of the Sugar-Free Energy Reset, your 60-day roadmap to metabolic freedom. I came across this plan online, um, and then tried it out. And in 30 days, I lost 23 pounds. My husband lost 10 pounds in 10 days. And I just been so excited to share this with you. And I just want to give you a rundown of what this program is and can how it can help you repattern your metabolism, stabilize your energy, and like break the sugar cycle. As with any uh, diet, this is not a diet. I don't even like that word. We have a number of people in our household. We've called the way you choose to eat your paradigm. So this is a whole new paradigm, a paradigm shift, as it were, away from the processed and into a trim, healthy you. So let's get started. So think about this. It's not about restriction, it's about reclaiming your chemistry. This repatterning experience is based on science, it's based on nature, it's based on your own body. There are studies that have shown how your body craves sugar and processed things, creates brain fog, spikes in your energy, crashes, sugar dependence. You ever walked into a bakery and smelled the freshly baked things? How you begin to salivate? It's like that is part of an addiction, and it's so readily accepted that people don't even think about the fact that what you can't give up has hold or power over you. So changing your fuel gives you mental clarity, unshakable confidence, and your metabolism burns your fat first. So this is a 60-day program. I call it 66 days because we have 3 days of prep and then 3 days of reevaluation, and then you can start all over again if you choose. So phase one is the reset. It's 40 days. It's probably the most restrictive, not probably, it's definitely because you're removing things that will help your body burn your stored fat as fuel. It's structured, it's simple about fat loss, it's consistent adherence can to this really simple plan can give you results that you'll have to try it for yourself. In phase two, you're going to lock in your weight loss. Some people do continue to lose in the lock-in phase, but it's just transitioning to a keto style eating reset to find your body's set point. You'll add back in healthy fats. You can adjust your eating window if you choose, and you can add in nuts and seeds because those things are not part of the initial reset plan. So here's our launch. Set your start date. You choose the next 3 to 5 days. If you're going to jump in with me, we'll be starting soon. There'll be a link accompanying this video that you can sign up for our next cohort. Prep your environment. Eliminate your non-compliant foods from your kitchen if you can. I did not because I'm not the only one eating in my household. I have children who don't need to restrict carbohydrates to the extent that this requires. Uh, and yet, I did this for 20 days without my husband, and he decided to join me, and he's done 10 days so far. Write down your goal weight and intention. Um, there are a lot of calculators online that you can use to determine it, but just know that uh, whatever you choose will be right for you. Write it down. Set your intention. Track. Commit to a daily weighing in the morning and morning journaling. My husband, who has not been one to journal, has been doing that consistently for the past 10 days. When he said he was going to start, I handed him an empty journal and a pen. I said, write it down. Write about how you're feeling. Write about uh, what's going on with you, how you're thinking. And obviously, I would love to support you in this journey. I do have a few one-on-one coaching slots available, and we definitely will be starting a cohort of for group coaching within the next couple of weeks. We're always going to be starting one in the next couple of weeks. So, phase one, the rules in your daily rhythm. 8 hour eating window, 10 to 6, 11 to 7, 12 to 8. I prefer a not to open my window until noon or after. Now, what you're eating is two intentional meals. That's one protein, one serving of fruit, and three plus non-starchy vegetables. You're thinking kale, cabbage, cucumbers, zucchini, yellow squash, spinach. There's a list. Hydrate yourself with water. Unsweetened herbal black teas, coffees are encouraged. Electrolytes are required almost. Sweetened only with either monk fruit or stevia. Movement light, walking, stretching, no strenuous exercise. I cannot encourage, stress that out enough. No strenuous exercise. Moving, maybe some yoga, and take 15 minutes at some point during the day, ideally in the morning, but it can be any time of day, to journal your thoughts, how it's going, how you're feeling, what happened the previous day, whatever works best for you. Uh, it could be just writing down, hey, I am on day 14, feeling good. I'm going to make it to 60. Here's a pictograph of your meal. A serving of fruit the size of a tennis ball, a serving of lean protein the size of a deck of cards. If you have a scale, it is 4 ounces if by land and 6 ounces if by sea. I personally choose to use a scale because I want to make sure that I am getting in enough protein. I don't want to limit this plate is not full enough. Let me just be real. But the plate is based around the vegetables. You see asparagus there, highly encouraged. No added oils, no added sugars. You're cooking in broth or and check your bouillon, check your seasonings for added sugar in the first 40 days. It can be challenging, and yet you just kind of have to be creative. So for proteins, skinless chicken, turkey, ground turkey and chicken, low fat. Fish, whitefish, cod, halibut, tilapia, sea bass, shrimp, lobster, crab, scallops, albacore, tuna. Other tunas are more fatty. And from for beef or game, sirloin, filet, venison, bison, elk. Again, veal, all the leaner cuts. And then vegetarian eggs, two for large, three for medium, and then tofu, again, the same, 4 ounces. Fruits, stick with apples, berries, black, blue, raspberry, strawberry, and citrus, lemon, lime, oranges, grapefruit, stone fruit, peaches, plums, apricots, cherries, and pears. You can do watermelon once per week, and then vegetables. Technically, it's unlimited. Leafy greens, kale, spinach, chard, lettuce, cucumber, celery, asparagus, peppers, zucchini, mushrooms, onions. Broccoli and cauliflower are restricted to one time per week, and butternut squash is too carby for this particular phase. I mean, if you choose to eat it, I'm not going to stop you. The great thing about this plan is if for some reason you don't eat enough at your meal and you are hungry, you can grab some of the unlimited leafy, grab you some cucumbers and um, a sugar-free vinaigrette oil dressing. Delicious. Make your own vinaigrette dressing. It's delicious. Flavor fluids and cooking mediums. You're cooking in bone broth, chicken broth, vinegars, including rice vinegars, Bragg's liquid aminos, soy sauce typically has some sugar in it, so and that is prohibited. Your seasonings, mustard salsa, tomato paste, dill pickles, as long as they don't have sugar, stevia, and all the no sugar spice blends you can stand. Beverages, water, black coffee, tea, unsweetened Zevia soda because it's sweetened with stevia and electrolyte drinks. Just check the labels for the sweetener, monk fruit or stevia only. Read the ingredients. Pure cane sugar, cane juice, maltodextrin, high fructose corn syrup, sucralose, aspartame, saccharin, sorbitol, xylitol. Avoid those during the first 40 days. Stevia and monk fruit are, I encourage you, try going a few days without. If you go a few days without any added sweetener, when you add just a little bit back, your taste buds will have changed. So you can skip the granola bars and have a hard-boiled eggs or turkey roll up. So you can skip the chips, have some cucumbers. You can skip the hard candy, have some apples with some cinnamon. Sprinkle with some stevia if they're not sweet enough. That has been a great snack. Even my niece enjoys apples with cinnamon. So we're weighing ourselves every day, and for if you're feeling a little bit stuck or the scale is not moving for 2 consecutive days, this is an option. I have used that and I honestly find it quite cathartic. It just feels really good sometimes to do a reset. Option one is 6 apples in a day instead of it, only thing that you eat is apples. It's got good fiber, good sugar. Actually, it is protein free, and yet your body will thank you for it. Um, the steak and apple reset is one large 8 to 12 ounce steak and a single apple. That is the entirety of what you consume in that day. Or you can do a water fast, so consume only water, tea, black coffee, sweetened as you like within that particular day. And then you'll see a change in the scale the next day. Spiritually, fasting is practiced by numerous religions around the world. Highly recommend. So at the end of your 40 days, you will transition into your keto diet. Day 38, you'll double your protein at both meals. So instead of 4 ounces, you'll have eight, or instead of six, you'll have 12, depending on your protein choice. Day 29, you'll reintroduce healthy fats. So maybe some butter or olive oil on your veggies, maybe some nuts or seeds, pumpkin seeds, walnuts. And then day 40, if you choose, you can remove the eating window constraint and just eat when you're hungry, making sure that you stay within that same framework. Okay. Now, phase two is when you lock in. We go into a traditional keto style where you add healthy fats and seeds, nuts, cheeses, and olive oils. If you maintain the framework and add these things in, your body will continue to thank you for it. This plan is intrinsically gluten-free, so if you've got challenges with gluten and processed things, it will still help your body. So you're going to weigh in every day. The number on the scale is information, it is data. It does not define you. It does give you a measurable result to look at, but because many there are many thoughts on weighing yourself every day. Just recognize that it's natural for your body to fluctuate up and down from one day, even if you've done everything right. And just trust the process. Okay? Anyone who honors their body honors their rhythm. Journaling and morning meditation is an opportunity for us to get any intrusive thoughts out of our brain and onto paper. And we track because structure builds self-trust. We got to learn to trust ourselves. So pick your start date, Pick your goal weight. You can choose to have your goal weight, what you desire to achieve at the end of this cycle, or your long-term goal weight. I have chosen a long-term goal weight because I want to keep that number in front of me. You can do what works best for you. Note that you are ready to reset your energy, break your sugar dependence, and build a rhythm that you can trust. Thank you so much. I am Coach Nikkia, your energy reset coach, ready to help you build the body and the life that you love.